Hey everybody, it's Ace here, and joining me as always is...
Magically me. Lee here.
Alright, we literally just finished watching Daredevil Born Again, Season 1, Season Finale. Lee, what did you think?
I liked it. I liked that they brought Frank Castle in for the finale. Yeah, I thought that was good that they brought him in, but I didn't like how towards the end they just have him, how he's the one getting beat up, and it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to set up this special they've been talking about. So there's going to be a Punisher special, which is like, you know how they had that special, the Marvel special there with, the monsters. I forget the name of it. Werewolf by Night. Do you remember that? So
Yeah.
they're going to have a special like that, but for the Punisher. And I think that's probably, I don't know if it's going to lead from where we left off here, but where they saw all the, there was an after credit scene, by the way, everybody, with the Punisher, but it didn't really show that he like escaped or anything, but it did kind of hint that maybe he does escape.
Yeah.
So it was a funny scene, but I don't know why you would be stupid enough to put your hand in there.
Me neither.
Like if somebody said, "Hey, nice to meet you," and you knew they were like somebody like the Punisher, you wouldn't go and shake their hand.
For real, though. Like, I was like, really? Like, the guy was really that stupid?
Yeah. I thought it was a good episode. I actually ended up giving it a 4 out of 5.
Really? You
Yeah,
thought it was
because-
that good?
Well, the fight scenes are pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, some of the action was pretty good, but some of it I didn't really like. There was some stylistic choices I didn't really love. I prefer more of like what we got with the Netflix show in some aspects, but that's not to say there wasn't good action scenes here. It's just this one in the finale when they were in the apartment. It was fun and it was, it was messed up. But overall, this episode, it was just missing something. I don't know. I didn't feel the weight of the city being destroyed or like all the riots and stuff. And I feel like Kingpin's plan came together all too well, too easily. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like it was just way too easy. Like, and the fact that, Daredevil was so like beat up and he was shot and he had to, escape the hospital and then his apartment gets blown up and just like everything is going right for Fisk.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have another moral quandary when Frank keeps telling Daredevil, oh, he's like, do it. Trying to get him to kill that cop.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Still has his moral code.
Yep. But overall, what did you think of the season? Let's talk about the season. What did you think overall of Daredevil Born Again?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I felt like there was something lacking, though.
Yeah, and
I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
I think, and a lot of people have pointed this out online, the way they film this is different than the Netflix series. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what it is. Now, some of it is really cool. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some stylistic choices they take that are cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Like when they do those shots, they even had one in this episode and the last episode where you're seeing the camera, you're seeing two people talking, and then it kind of zooms in on someone else in the background as they're talking.
Yeah.
They were doing that a lot during the party, too. That was cool in the last episode, but I don't know. There's something about the way they do that while it's cool, it doesn't feel as intense and engaging as like...
Yeah.
Some of the other stuff. But other than that, we didn't get remember season 1 of Daredevil? They had that hallway scene. That was really awesome. That crazy fight scene that took place in the hallway.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I like the fight with Muse. I thought that was good.
I don't think this is a bad season. I just don't. I think there was just something missing from it.
Yeah.
And
His name is Foggy.
I know I was really sad when they killed him off. I personally can't handle the blood stuff, though.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I can handle things like Walking Dead. I don't know why. But, I think it's because they're zombies, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to, the presentation of real people losing their blood, that freaks me out, and I can't handle it. I had to actually turn away.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. And I like this season a lot, actually. I really did. I think at first, it took a while for me to really like it, but... I do like it overall. I thought it was really good. I just do agree with you, though. There was definitely something missing. But I did really enjoy it. I don't know what I'd give it overall. But speaking of blood, we got some photos from Vanity Fair, I believe, of Dexter Resurrection.
Oh, yeah.
So we've
right.
seen a lot of leaks, but these were actual photos that were from a Vanity Fair article, I believe, circulating online. And Dexter's back, baby.
Yeah. I'm really excited that he's back. I'm excited for what the show is going to be like.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how they're going to do it who
So
they're going to have in it. I mean, I know some of the people that they're going to potentially have in it based off of the leaks, but
yeah. So there's a lot of we know Neil Patrick Harris is in it.
which is wild to me.
Yeah, and then
But I
you
mean, at the same time, we know that he likes horror stuff.
right. Peter Dinklage. We actually
Yes.
see photos of him. We see Uma Thurman. We see a lot of photos. We see Harrison, same actor as in the Dexter New
Really?
Blood. Yep, and it takes place in New York. We get a nice shot of
Whoa.
Batista too at a train station, and it kind of looks like there's another photo. It kind of looks like he was chasing Dexter. I don't know though, because they show a photo of him with like a black jacket in a train station, and they show Dexter, and he looks like he's been running from someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But I really liked the prequel. I really liked Dexter New Blood. No, not New Blood. Dexter First Blood.
That's the prequel, right?
Yeah, I like that a lot. And if you don't know, Dexter actually, Michael C. Hall actually does the voice of the inner monologue on that show. But anyway, I'm very excited. I can't wait till we get a trailer. I'm assuming maybe in the next month or so.
You think it'll be that soon? When is it supposed to premiere?
Somebody said the summer. I don't know if that's true though. I think it's been pushed to the fall. I don't know though, but I think it's this year. But if they're still filming though, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, I'd be totally happy to see it in the summer, but it's no longer in Miami, A, and B, New York in the fall, and the fact that fall is like horror season. I think it would be perfect to do then.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be typical New Yorker. They're all in like long sleeves and jackets and stuff though. So,
Yeah.
but
I'm always down for a Northeast theming since we're from the Northeast.
yeah, and I mean he was in New York in New Blood, but is it New Blood
I don't
in the sequel
remember
series? In Dexter
which
New
one
Blood,
that is.
he was in New York. He was just upstate. So now
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right.
he's in the city, and people are like, "Oh, is he going to meet up with Joe Goldberg?" That'd be hilarious. But
Oh my
no,
God. Can you imagine if they actually did a crossover episode?
that'd be crazy.
But I think that this is the last episode. I mean, the last episode. The last season of You, right?
Right, because Dexter kills him. No, but yeah, that's what do you got for us, Lee?
Well,
Tell us.
thinking about segueing over to Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah, so I'm in the other room and Lee is like, "Oh my god!" Well, she wasn't that crazy, but it sounds pretty wild. So the first 3 episodes are available now on Hulu.
So yeah, the first 3 episodes are available on Hulu, and I binge watched all 3 in a row. I thought they were really good. I'm not sure. Oh gosh, I wish I remembered her name, the main character in real life. But she plays June Osborne.
She was in the Invisible Man
She's in the
movie.
Invisible Man movie that I actually really enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
We saw that in the drive-in movie theater,
That's right, yep.
During the CV time.
CV, Svid. But yeah, go ahead.
But anyways, yeah. First 3 episodes were really good, in my opinion. So basically, it shows June traveling on the train with Mrs. Waterford, Serena Waterford. And, they're both in shock to see each other. They each have their little one with them. Serena's trying to convince, June to, help her survive, like basically survive together. June is like, hell no, like I'm not gonna help you after everything you put me through. And then finally
That's crazy because I've seen some of this show. The show is pretty messed up. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, and all hell breaks loose on the train because people figure out that Serena is who people think she is because someone recognizes her, and they basically all try to attack her. June basically helps her escape because she feels bad because she has the baby. So Serena successfully escapes.
Is Serena Mrs. Waterford?
Mrs. Waterford.
Okay, gotcha.
And, June makes it to, I think it's Alaska with her baby, but then realizes that her husband has gone on this special mission. So she decides to leave her baby with her mother, who ended up being in Alaska, who she thought was dead.
Wow, just so much. And Mrs. Waterford, played by the actress that's on
Oh,
Dexter.
the same actress that plays Hannah
That was
on
Hannah
Dexter.
on Dexter, yeah. So there's
it's
a
kinda
nice little segue
connected.
there too. Yeah, a little connection, yeah.
So basically, what we're seeing now, Mrs. Waterford has been discovered by Gilead. They found where she is. She was hiding out in like this religious, like women's only home in like the middle of nowhere. And they basically convinced her to go back and lead what's called Bethlehem, which is like the refurbed Gilead that they're trying to implement.
So they took down Gilead. They actually took it down.
Gilead still exists,
but they're trying to bring it back.
But there's this new area called Bethlehem that they are trying to say that, oh, like we've totally like changed our ways in like we're reformed and like we're more low key and like women can wear pants and like it's more relaxed and things like that.
That's
and it's
crazy.
just like, not they didn't say like women can wear pants, but it shows her Serena wearing pants, which I believe she was not allowed to do in Gilead.
That's crazy. The fact that the country let that all happen, and then people like they were refugees to Canada and stuff like that.
Oh,
right? Isn't
they
that what
have
happened?
come to Canada now.
Oh,
People are fleeing Canada to Alaska.
Oh,
They are taking over the world right now.
Oh, they are. So America still exists. The Gilead.
America is the home of Gilead. It's like where it originates.
I thought they took it down.
It originates in Boston.
Which is crazy because that would never happen in Boston in real life. But
so long story short, we see like the third episode ends with showing Serena going back to her ways pretty much after June had given her another chance and saved her. And it shows June going back and trying to save her husband, which she ends up doing, her husband and her best friend Maura. But then she still has to find a way to get her daughter, her other daughter, who doesn't really remember her. So it's just a whole crazy show. I know I kind of gave a really, really, really long explanation, but
no, that's good because I mean I've seen clips from you, like I've watched it in the background, kind of not as much as like White Lotus, but what I did see was messed up.
It was wild. And I just gave you the full rundown, so hopefully you've already watched it and can talk about it with me if you see me online.
Yes.
But, absolutely wild. Such a good show. I believe it's the last season. Such a messed up show, though.
Anyway, is that all we got today?
That about wraps it up.
Yeah.
We did a lot today, so.
We really did. We did. Got a lot done. But we will catch you all next week. Once again, my name is Ace, and with me as always is...
Lee.
Magically, Lee. And we will catch you all next week.
Catch you all next week. Bye.